One of my viewers asked me, how do you pick up girls while still living at your parents' house? Now, I don't know if he's asking me, where to take a girl if you live at your parents' house, but like, let's say he's asking me that question, yeah? Brother, there's such things as hotels, Listen, if you can't afford to take a girl to a Travelodge, Premier Inn, or Holiday Inn Express, then you need to get on your hustle. You need to start working more, saving more money, and managing your money better so you can afford to do that. But my question to you is, are you on the path to saving up to buy your own property? Because personally, I don't advocate renting. Now, if you're in a position where at the moment all you can do is rent, then that's unfortunate. But if you're in a position where you live at your parents' house, you need to start saving up to buy your own property. Yeah? With rent, the reason why I don't like renting is because it's almost like you're throwing money in a bin, because you don't ever get that money back. So after 5 years or 10 years of saving, of paying the rent, you don't get any of that money back. Yeah, you're basically throwing it in a bin. Whereas if you save up your money for a year and a half, 2 years, and I'm talking about saving up good money, I'm not talking about saving up £50 here and there. I mean, I'm talking about saving up £800 a month or whatever. Yeah, you save up for a year and a half, 2 years, and you buy a property. Yeah, at first you're not going to see any of that money. Yeah, you're going to be paying off the mortgage every month. You're not going to see any of that money. But after a year or two, that property would have increased in equity. So therefore, you can borrow against the property. Now, I'm not a mortgage advisor. Yeah. So if you want some real information, go and seek counsel. But you don't have to wait until the mortgage is paid off to get that money back. So you're paying this money off every month, every year, whatever. It's not going to waste. You do get some of that money back eventually. Yeah. So if you go out and you meet girls, right, and you still live at your parents' house, don't feel embarrassed, I still live at my parents' house, yeah? But I'm not some 40-year-old guy who still lives at his parents' house, I'm in my mid-20s, so I don't need to feel embarrassed. And I'm on the path to saving up to buy my own house. So when I meet a girl, or if you meet a girl, yeah, if you are generally on the path to buying your own property, and she knows that, because women are psychic, women are not stupid, yeah? They know the fake guys from the real guys, yeah? If she can generally see that, yeah, this guy is actually on the path, he's got his head screwed on, and he's trying to buy his own property, she will respect your hustle, yeah? So don't feel like, you need to be embarrassed, or you've marked yourself out from certain girls because you haven't got your own property. Oh, there are some girls out there who, if a guy hasn't got his own place, then I won't want to deal with him. But that's few and far in between. Most girls, they will respect a guy, so long as he's on the path and he's got his head screwed on, he's trying to buy his own property, trying to move out, she will respect you. So don't feel embarrassed if you do, yeah? Feel embarrassed if you're out on the weekend and you're spending money here, spending money there, doing what some people do, £400 for a table, and you're blowing your money, you have nothing to show after that weekend or within a month's time or a year's time. Yeah, be embarrassed because you're playing a fool's game. I can't stand when I see people just blowing money, but they have nothing to show for it. Now, if spending £200 in the club on the weekend is nothing to you, that's only like, a couple of days, like that's a day's money for you, then yeah, do that. But if £200 is like 3 days money to you, like in terms of work, then no, stop doing that. Start saving your money. Yeah, stop going out there and blowing your money, and then you have nothing to show for yourself after a few months or after a few weeks or after a few years. No, you're playing the fool's game. So don't be embarrassed about, having to maybe not go out as much and, just making a bit of a sacrifice or whatever so you can save up to buy your own property, because in the long run, it will definitely be worth it. And then he asked me, how do I get a girl to invite me over to her place? Now, let's say, for example, she lives on her own, so she's got her own place, yeah? And you've been out on like 2 or 3 dates, and you've been talking for a month, let's say, yeah? If she still hasn't invited you over to her house, it's probably because at that moment in time, she doesn't want to put herself in a position for you to make a move on her. Because if she did, she probably would invite you over. So you need to work out, because obviously you don't want to keep going out on dates and wasting money, yeah? You need to work out whether or not this girl sees you like that, or she sees you more as a friend. Because this can happen. Girls can just go out with guys, go out on dates and stuff just as a pastime, but they don't really see them like that. So just to save yourself time, you need to like just work out whether or not this girl sees you like that. If you're certain that this girl doesn't really see you like that after watching this video, and you thought about it like, oh yeah, she doesn't really display much signs of, you know, she wants to progress it in that way, then just take the L, cut your losses, and just move on. Yeah, save your time, save your money. Okay, last ditch attempt. You can actually ask. Yeah, so let's say for example you're driving, you got a car, and you drive her back to her house. Yeah, if she's about to get out, then say to her, what? No invite inside? Ask. Or maybe, I don't know, ask her, you know, text her, say, oh, you know, can I come over for some food or something like that? Ask. But if a girl doesn't invite you over to her house and there's no reason for her not to, then it's probably because she doesn't want to put herself in a position for you to make a move on her. So you need to work out whether or not she sees you like that, or she just sees you as a friend, because you can save yourself a lot of time and money. So I hope that helped you. If you like the video, subscribe. If you don't like the video, change your station.